We're celebrating the month of the planet Earth this April, and one way on how we can protect the Earth is to help keep our oceans clean and abundant of our resources. Oceana Philippines is among the organizations who's at the forefront in conserving our waters. Now, I recently talked to its Vice President, Gloria Estenzo-Ramos, and she told me what the biggest threat our oceans face nowadays.
Well, it's us humans. We have not been exactly good stewards of our ocean. And despite scientists saying that we have to protect it, we have to protect the marine habitats, we still face the pressure of illegal fishing, overfishing, destruction of marine habitats, pollution. So name it, and we have made our oceans our biggest toilet. So we have to do something. And there are laws that protect our oceans, but science-based management, which Oceana is pushing hard for, is still on its way to becoming recognized. But we are glad that the Philippines, under the administration of President Duterte, under the leadership of Secretary Dar of the Department of Agriculture, has made bold steps in fighting illegal fishing and overfishing in our oceans. And this is about vessel monitoring rules, so we can track behaviors of commercial fishing vessels in our oceans. And then we also have the first ever science-based, decentralized, participatory fisheries management area system.
Okay, now we've always faced challenges like this, and it's nice to hear that there are some positive steps towards policing and putting many of these policies into play. However, these challenges remain, and they've become a little more complicated even during this pandemic. You know, we're forced to wear PPEs, we're forced to wear masks, many oftentimes disposable masks, and these masks and other forms of personal protection equipment often find their way into the oceans. What can we do about the worsening problem of pollution when it comes to, you know, how it's related to the pandemic? The challenge has always been there, like I said, but it seems to have gotten worse over this period of the pandemic.
Yes, that's true. The pandemic has exacerbated plastic pollution in our oceans, and it's so painful to see masks already adding to the plastic pollution woes that we are facing. So it really needs a massive educational campaign. Let our people think that whatever they do, it will have impact on our natural support system. And ocean is such. And we have to make it healthy and vibrant, just like what we do in this pandemic we're facing. We keep ourselves healthy, very strong immune system, taking the necessary diet. And I hope that extends to the world around us.
That's right. Now, Attorney, Oceana has a global campaign on feeding 1 billion people, but at the same time restoring the ocean. It's a delicate balance we have to find there. Tell us a little bit more about how you guys are approaching that.
Yes, our overarching goal really in the Philippines is help restore abundance of our fisheries. We hear of our grandfathers saying that they just have a basket near the shore and they get the fish that they wanted. But now there's illegal fishing happening. There's a threat. There's House Bill 7853, which would make commercial fishers go nearer, which is something like 8 kilometers, and that should be resisted. Scientists are saying that we have been overfished, as I've said, and what we need really is to keep that municipal waters reserved for our small-scale fisher folks who do not use sophisticated technology. They use sustainable fishing gears, and that's how it should be. So the municipal waters from the shore to 15 kilometers should be kept as such. It's like a marine protected area, and when there's a properly protected marine or fishing sanctuaries in the country, then there are more fish. And if there are more fish, then more people are able to be fed.
That's great advice, and I love those simple little animations you were flashing there on the back. It makes the problem a little easier to understand for the average person. Now, speaking of the average person, Attorney, what's your advice to people who would like to do, one small act of kindness for our oceans?
Definitely, Paolo, each individual matters. And this is especially addressed to our young people. You're so great in social media. Use that talent, that skill, to show to our decision makers that you care so much for the world we live in, that you care for oceans, you care for the creatures that are there, and you care for our fisher folks that need a healthy ocean to survive for their families. So use your social media skills, network through online, and so many youth organizations are already doing that. You can check on our Facebook and check on various networks that we have, and you can do your share.
That's true. We all certainly have a role to play in keeping the oceans as clean as possible and taking care of our home, the earth. Good luck, Attorney Gloria, to you and to Oceana. Thank you for all that you do for our oceans. That was Attorney Gloria from Oceana joining us. Thank you for joining us this morning here on New Day.